got nothing.
You don't hear anything?
I don't hear anything.
Oh, you're so right.
Oh, that again. Gotta plug me in.
Good.
How about now? I got nothing. Volume, check, check, check. Am I supposed to hear myself or no?
Hear echo.
You don't want to hear more than one of me, honey. Don't be doing that. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? You're over there giggling.
Again?
Want to try again? How about now?
Working. So I'll give you this one for now. And then hopefully.
If it is, yeah.
Hopefully. Switch out. Hopefully by the time Bob comes, I figure it out.
Oh, this sounds like it might be running. Yeah, we're good here. Yep. Yes. Do you want to talk into it and see if I hear more than just the thump? I can hear the.
I'll call Jason. When in doubt.
Yeah, as I say, there was one game you didn't have to, though. Check, check.
Try it with this one.
Check, check. Check. Checking. Check, check. Check, check. Check the man, the myth, the legends on time.
So I'm just hearing like feedback. I'm not hearing it through the headphones. I'm just hearing the
Definitely need this one. This one's working.
Oh, okay.
on the mixer. Okay, try it again.
Breaker 1-9.
I do not hear sparks.
Well, we just had that going. Well, we thought you could at least hear me. 'Cause
Oh, UWEC up there?
a little spring
Wow,
practice.
they're making a little racket.
Okay, both of you.
Check, check, check. Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 3 2 1
Yeah, I got nothing. I don't hear.
3 2 1.
And I'm still dead. All right, I'm going home. My work here is done.
That's all I can do today.
How about now? Check, check, check.
I can hear Sparks.
What?
I can hear Sparks.
Well, bring your mic up, see if I can hear you now.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
I don't have you, but you got me.
Yes, I can hear you. Oh, no, where is this? Testing, 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 testing. Testing, testing, testing. Sparks, can you hear me?
No, not through the headset.
Not through the headset. Okay.
How about now? Because you keep staring. She's staring
Okay.
at me.
All
Can you hear
right.
me now? You can.
Okay. Testing 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
I don't hear him, but I can without the headset. The struggle is real.
It really is.
Okay, so I think that's work. They just can't hear each other.
Okay. But we can hear each other in real life, which
Yeah,
is
it's fine.
part of the battle right there.
Is there any way to turn up the volume not on the headset? Because I feel like it's still really quiet, but it's all the way up.
All right. So do you have today's Game 1 Marshfield for North? Can I grab that one from your
This
Sparks?
is North's.
And then do you have a Marshfield?
Marshfield's right here for you.
Okay. So we go
Yeah.
8 Robinson. 22.
I said it's Grease
Griesbach.
So that's why I spelled it that way.
11.
It's Ben Deach. It's not spelled that way, but it's how you
Deach.
say it. Wyatt Post.
12. Post.
Adam Gilbertson.
15. Gilbertson. Ah.
Number 20. Halverson. Number 13. Kurth. Number 10. Mattis.
Mattis.
Just, yeah, doesn't matter. One T is out of the thing, but. And then number 3, Lang.
Lang.
Lang. Lang. And then the pitcher is number 8, Chase Robinson.
Warning. Warning, Chase Robinson. All right. Good afternoon from Carson Park in Eau Claire. Zaleski Sports presents non-conference baseball. Wisconsin Valley Conference versus Big Rivers Conference today as the Marshfield Tigers visit the Eau Claire North Huskies. Hello again, everybody. I'm Bob Bradovich, joined up in the booth by sort of pick up on that thought, Sparks. Again, you want to get just about everybody some playing time. You're playing two. But at the same time, given that you dropped two conference games this week and you look ahead at the schedule and it's crosstown showdown time next week, Eau Claire North versus Eau Claire Memorial, and both those teams kind of in the middle of the pack in the Big Rivers, I think it adds some importance to today's contests.
Yeah, it does. Obviously, Coach Fish wants to get back on the right track, get a couple of W's under his belt today, but he is taking this opportunity to let some of those other kids have a chance. Get them some innings and get a chance to get some at bats. And he'll probably mix that lineup today. He'll mix in a couple of this game here that haven't played a whole lot. He'll probably do the same thing game two. But he's going to make sure his starters and his regulars are getting, 4 or 5 at bats today to make sure they stay sharp. Because like you said, next week's the big one. That's your crosstown rival. And, right now the Old Abes are 2-4 in conference, and the Huskies are sitting 3-3.
Marshfield comes in with the 6-2 overall record. They are 4-0 in the Wisconsin Valley Conference. So beyond what the Huskies want to do to get back on the winning track and what Marshfield would like to do, which is continue their fine season so far, these two teams will wind up in that same Division I sectional, and that's loaded with good teams. So it's a game that has some seeding implications as well.
Yeah, it sure does. I had a chance to talk to the Marshfield coach in pregame, John Southworth, and he was just pleased at how much better the kids are playing this year. They've got experience from last year. It was a bit of a tough season for them last year, and he's already got more wins this year than last year. So, they're a little more excited about things. They're happy with the progression they're making. And, like you said, when you put the Big Rivers and that Wisconsin Valley together for that postseason, it is tough. I mean, you could pretty much figure out your 1, 2, 3, maybe even your 4 when you start seeding. But, boy, after that, it is just a mess, and everybody's looking at comparisons, who beat whom, what did you do against them, and when did you play them, and all that kind of stuff. It really becomes difficult. So even though it's non-conference, there is some significance to it when it comes to seeding.
Chase Watkins on the mound for the Eau Claire North Huskies. Knox Weathers is his catcher. Caleb Moss at first. Nick Tamaniak at second. Elijah Rathke at third. Logan Hesselman playing shortstop. Aiden Ecker is out in left. Trenton Palmer in center. Maddox Gertz in right. Number of new names for the Huskies. Marshfield Tigers, top of the order. It'll be Chase Robinson, Owen Griesbach, and Ben Deach, the scheduled hitters for the Tigers against the right-hander, Chase Watkins, who begins throwing out of the stretch.
Yeah, this is Chase Watkins' second start on the season. So he's looking to bounce back after that first outing when he couldn't get out of the first inning. But, again, Coach Fish has given him another opportunity to see if he's had a chance to work on things. And talking to Coach Fish, he's left scratching his head. They just need pitching, and they're looking hard and wide in their program to find guys that can give them some quality innings. They love the offense, but they need some pitching help.
And that was the case in those two losses this week to Chippewa Falls. That Chi High just put up some really big innings. Watkins misses upstairs. It's 1-1. Yeah, both the game here at Carson Park on Tuesday and then the one up at Casper Park yesterday. North giving up some big innings. So you know exactly where Jordan Fish is coming from, and at every level of baseball, pitching is the name of the game.
Yeah, I mean, they obviously think they can outslug everybody, and they've had a lot of success with that this season, just simply outscoring people. But when you get into those better teams and the better pitching, that becomes a struggle.
Last time we saw the Huskies here on Zaleski Sports, they gave up a 5 spot in the first inning to DC Everest. Came back with 9 in the bottom of the ninth, or the bottom of the first inning, and they were off and running from that point. So again, it's when you're looking at North, it's you got to figure that the hitters are going to be there and be productive top to bottom in the lineup. The question, especially this year, is pitching. Strike 3 called.
Good breaking pitch. Came in, he batted at a duck. He thought that curveball was going to come in and get him, and it bit hard late right over the inside corner. Great pitch right there from Watkins.
And Griesbach steps in. He's the right fielder for the Tigers. Wearing their orange jerseys. Sends one to center. Trenton Palmer, a couple steps back, and he makes the catch. So 2 down here in the top of the first inning. And the Tigers will send a Ben Deach to the plate.
Well, the Tigers had their bye week in the conference, so they went out and played a couple of non-conference games, and they had a busy one. They actually played Madison Memorial in a doubleheader on Monday, and they split that one, winning the first one 4-2 and losing the second one 18-22.
Yikes. A pitcher's duel.
Yeah, went through a couple of arms there. And then they faced Mosinee later on in the week and actually dropped it to 0-4 against Mosinee. So, again, a busy week. This will be games 4 and 5 for them.
1-1 now, the count to Deach. Yeah, your game time temperature today, 65 degrees. It's overcast, but very nice day here at Carson Park. Watkins misses low. The count is 2-1. A little extra noise in the Carson Park today. Sent to center field. Palmer coming on, lays out. He won't get it. Deach with the 2-out base hit. Yeah, the UW-Eau Claire football team is holding a spring practice up on the turf at Carson Park football facility.
Actually, a good pitch right there from Watkins. Got in on his hands, but Deach was strong enough to fist that out to center field for a base knock.
And Palmer playing medium deep out there in center. He's got good wheels, but wasn't able to catch up to that one. Again, Watkins working ahead. Ben Deach, the runner at first, being held on by Caleb Moss. Punch to right field, but foul. Wyatt Post 0-2. A count on him.
See here if Watkins wants to nibble on the outside edge or just come right at him.
To right center, and that's going to drop. Deach on his way to third. The throw comes in to second base, and the Tigers have something going here with 2 outs.
Yeah, 0-2 pitch. Just decided to go right after him and laid it in there, and a good base knock for Post.
Didn't exactly barrel up on that one, but he did enough.
Yeah, and as a coach, you just hate to see those 0-2 pitches get hit for base hits. It's just too good a pitch. You get the chance to nibble and stay off the edge or make them chase, and that one was just too good.
Adam Gilbertson now the batter for the Tigers. Lifts one straight back towards us here. But on top of the press box. Well, Watkins has been getting ahead of each of the 4 hitters that he's faced here, top of 1. No balls and a strike. Runners at first and third. Wait, Deach.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
getting a
really,
big
that secondary.
secondary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big secondary lead. And catcher Knox Weathers kind of looked him back.
Yeah, we'll see if Rathke wants to slip in there behind, try to pick him off. And Tigers might want to put a play on right now, first and third. Got a 1-1 count with 2 outs. They might try to move that guy on first, see if Post wants to take off here.
Ball and a strike. Ground ball, right side. It takes a hop past Tomaniak. Gilbertson reaches. Deach scores, and the Tigers take a 1-0 lead. All of these base runners coming with 2 outs.
Yeah, tough break there. You know, Watkins was a really good pitch. Gets this pretty routine ground ball to second, and it just takes a hop over the glove and out to right field for a knock that drives in a run.
Tough one for the second baseman, Tomaniak. He's right there, and the ball just took that last little hop and scooted past him. So now first and second, 2 outs. Once again, Watkins working ahead. 0-1 count to Cole Halverson, the first baseman for the Tigers. Oh, curveball that caught the inside corner. Another late breaker by Watkins. And
Yeah, Halverson leaning out on that one a little bit.
Halverson very close to home plate. There's another curveball that catches the inside corner. Strike 3 called. 2 strikeouts for Watkins, but an error plates a run for the Tigers. They lead at 1-0. Huskies coming to bat. Bottom 1 when we return on Zaleski Sports.
Heartland Custom Homes is your local custom home builder for over 50 years right here in Plover. We are committed to making the process of constructing your dream home as engaging, efficient, and stress-free as possible. Our panelized construction is ideal for our central Wisconsin climate, and our expertise and workmanship give you the confidence to know that your home is in good hands. Stop in or schedule a meeting to talk about your vision and watch as your design takes shape before your eyes. You deserve the home of your dreams. Let Heartland Custom Homes bring yours to life.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Spectrum Insurance is an independent insurance agency offering a full range of personal and business insurance services throughout 19 office locations in Wisconsin. We have a team of insurance agents with diverse areas of expertise ready to protect you from the unexpected. Visit SpectrumINSGroup.com. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop for fishing season. Shop top brands in rods, reels, combos, and more. Plus, pick up live bait and your fishing license. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. Huskies will send up Jack Kane, Maddox Gertz, and Logan Hesselman here in the bottom of the first inning.
Jack Kane hitting .440 on the season.
Chase Robinson, the right-hander, on the mound for the Tigers.
Yeah, the catcher, Adam Gilbertson, took that one off the toe right there. He's trying to shake that pitch off.
Every game we've called so far this year, Sparks, the catchers have just taken a beating.
They do seem to find a way, don't they? Yeah.
At least today it's 65. It's not 38
yeah,
degrees.
The other week would have been terrible. You're right.
Kane bounces that one beyond the first base coach, who at least gave it an effort.
That was an Ole right there. That's one of those I look like I gave it an effort, but I'm not getting my hand in the way
I
of
was
that
going to
one.
give him the benefit of the doubt, but
Made it look good.
1-1 the count.
Good off speed right there from Robinson.
He's got Kane in a 1-2 hole. And that one caught a piece of Jack Kane. So, as he so often does, Jack Kane is on base.
Yeah, his batting average might be 440, but his on-base percentage is probably 700. Just like you said, the way he gets hit by pitch or he'll draw the walk, that guy just finds his way on base.
Maddox Gertz stepping in for the Huskies. North looking to answer that run that Tigers scored in the top of the first. Robinson works ahead in the count.
Yeah, Huskies showed bunt on that first pitch, but I'll tell you what, Robinson's a little slow with the delivery coming home. See if Jack Kane wants to take advantage with a straight steal.
Gertz pops it up.
Nice
and
play.
the catcher, Adam Gilbertson, makes the play.
Good job by Gilbertson. Popping that mask off quickly, finding that pop-up.
It'll bring Logan Hesselman to the plate. One of a number of left-handed hitters in this North lineup. Takes that one on the inside corner, 0-1. Runner goes. And no throw. Stolen base for Jack Kane.
Yeah, Jack had plenty of time, plenty of pitches to read that and get a good feel for his jump, and he had an excellent jump on that one. I don't think Gilbertson had a shot, even if he picks it clean.
Hesselman bouncing ball, Wyatt post, the scoop and the throw in time to get Hesselman. That'll bring up Trenton Palmer as Kane moves over to third base.
Trenton Palmer batting .400 on the season.
Takes that one upstairs, 1-0.
Chase Robinson on the mound doing a nice job, in and out.
Lifted to left, Ben Deach, a couple steps back, and he settles under it and makes the catch. Huskies get a runner to third. They can't bring him around after one complete. Your score, Marshfield 1, Eau Claire North 0. You're watching Zaleski Sports.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
Snow piles up quickly. Remove it just as quickly with Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. Our #1 selling tractors are built to take on winter with front and rear mount snow blowers, blades, and rotary sweepers. Get select Kubota subcompact or compact tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months and save $1,000. See your local Kubota dealer today.
Your local Kubota dealer is Chili Implement, located 1 mile north of Highway 10 in Chili.
You can get high-quality printed marketing materials at Allegra Eau Claire. Locally owned and operated, ready to serve you on East Claremont Avenue, just a block east of Memorial High School. Allegra Eau Claire is your one-stop source for design, print, mail, and signs. 715-835-1959 for high-quality printed marketing materials at Allegra Eau Claire and AllegraEauClaire.com. Second inning from Carson Park. The Tigers will send up 7-8-9. Braxton Kurth, Carson Mattis, Bennett Lang against the right-hander Chase Watkins, who once again is throwing strikes early in the count to all these Tigers hitters. That one lined to the gap in right center. Gertz hustles over and cuts it off. Gets it in quickly, but the Tigers bunching some hits together. They've got 3 in the game already.
Yeah, they sure are. They're getting good approaches at the plate. They've realized now that, Watkins is around the plate, so they're much more aggressive. And they're kind of going inside out and just driving that ball to right center for base knocks.
Carson Mattis, the batter, with nobody out here in the second and a runner on. Early still sparks, but I would say a far better outing for Chase Watkins than the last time we saw him.
Well, Coach Fish has got to be ecstatic that he's pounding the strike zone. That was his issue last time out. He just simply couldn't throw enough strikes. And now today, that's not been an issue. He's been able to around the plate, no walks, doing a really nice job.
Maddox squaring there, but couldn't get the bunt down.
It's the one thing about pitching is you just cannot defend the walk. So, if you make them put it in play, it's hard for teams to score by putting 3-4 hits together.
Got a little bit of a wind today, and it's blowing left to right as we look at that flag out there in center field. It's also on the flags that we see on top of the press box here at Carson Park. 0-1 pitch. Misses just outside, 1-1.
Showed bunt on the first pitch, was ready to swing away on the second, so kind of leaving the Huskies guessing what their offense is going to do.
Third baseman Rathke in on the grass for the Huskies. Mattis swinging right through that one. 1-2 now the count. Rathke over at third can back up a few steps now. Middle infielders at double play depth. Swing and a miss. Third strikeout of the game for Chase Watkins. One down here in the second. Bennett Lang, shortstop, will step in for the Tigers. Braxton Kurth, the runner at first. Strike called. Sparks, we have talked in these broadcasts about the BRC alums who are in the major leagues or moving up the ranks in the minors. We'd be remiss if we didn't mention Dalton Varsho, the Marshfield product.
Oh, absolutely. He's having an outstanding career.
To
This could be
shallow
trouble
right,
here, Brado.
Gertz going over and makes the sliding catch in foul ground. Nicely done by Maddox Gertz.
Oh, that was a lot tougher than it looked. But that, like you just had mentioned, the wind blowing, and it was blowing left to right, and that just kept blowing away from Gertz. He had a long ways to go. A nice running catch.
Yeah, got a decent jump and then showed the speed and just did a nice job of tracking that one. But yeah, Dalton Varsho now his first season with the Toronto Blue Jays after a short but productive career with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Chase Robinson now up the plate. Struck out looking to lead off the game.
Yeah, he went down on one of those big breaking balls first time up.
Runner goes. And no throw from the catcher, Knox Weathers.
Braxton Kurth with an outstanding jump right there. Good, safe lead, but just took off. As soon as that front leg moved, he had that one stolen easily.
0-2 the count on Chase Robinson. Swing and a miss. Watkins has 4 strikeouts through 2 innings. Huskies coming to bat, bottom 2, when we return on Zaleski Sports.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Sell your residential property in the Chippewa Valley. Choose Jack Wall and Assist to Sell and save an average of $5,000. Jack Wall and Assist to Sell have been helping area homeowners sell their house and save thousands. Call Jack with Assist to Sell. 715-831-6410. That is 715-831-6410 for a free consultation. And if you're looking for a place to feed your family after work, the gamer this weekend, go to Pizza Del Rey for hot pizza, salad bar, and more. Pizza Del Rey has been feeding Eau Claire since 1976. Find Pizza Del Rey on North Hastings Way in Eau Claire and Facebook today. Have all your landscape needs tailored to you with Grounds Pro Landscape Group, providing full-service landscape management services to residents and businesses throughout the Chippewa Valley. Lawn care, irrigation, decks, patio, and more. Made easy for you by Grounds Pro Landscape Group. Find them on Truax Boulevard and Facebook today. Knox Weathers to lead it off. Bottom 2 for the Huskies against the right-hander, Chase Robinson. Huskies still looking for their first hit of the game. Bouncing ball left side, stabbed out there, strong throw across in time. Weathers is retired on 1 pitch.
Real nice play by Bennett Lang, taking it on the backhand, kept his momentum. Good hard throw across the infield. Yeah, Robinson's throwing very well. He's just creating a lot of ground balls. That's his 3rd ground ball out of 4. The other one was just a pop up to the catcher, so he's doing a good job inducing the ground ball so far.
Caleb Moss, the first baseman, steps in for the Huskies. Takes that one a little high. Line to left. Deach coming on, makes a running catch.
Deach saw that one really well off the bat there. Got a good jump on that one.
So quickly, 2 down here in the Huskies' half of the second. Now Elijah Rathke will step into bat. Check swing by Rathke. Takes ball 1 from Robinson. Now 2-0 to Rathke.
You know, Brady, you talked a little bit about the weather here tonight and how nice it is. It's warm, a little breeze coming in from left, but later on there might be a little different story as they were talking about a front coming through tonight. So game 2 of this doubleheader might be in some distress.
3-0 now, the count to Rathke. Well, it is still April. So April is one of those months where you can get a little bit of everything. And this month, we've had a little bit of everything.
We've had everything, absolutely.
Had some 80-degree days. That one catches the outside corner, 3-1. Had temperatures down in the 30s. We've had snow. We've had some hail. Grapple.
There it is.
It Just a matter of time before I worked Grapple into the broadcast.
Rathke with a good 3-1 swing. Just rips that one down the line. Just foul.
Three-two pitch. That one catches the outside corner. And the Huskies are retired 1-2-3 in their half of the second. 2 complete here at Carson Park. It is Marshfield 1, Eau Claire North 0 on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Solid one. Calling all number crunchers, math nerds, and abacus sliders. Eau Claire Truck and Trailer is looking for a full-time bookkeeper. This position allows you to be in a great work environment with awesome people and top pay. Accounting professionals and bookkeepers, call Eau Claire Truck and Trailer today, 715-874-6820, or stop in at their office just off I-94 at exit 59. Owen Greisbach steps in for the Tigers. He is retired on a fly ball to center fielder Trenton Palmer in the first inning. And Watkins continuing his trend of working ahead of literally every hitter he has faced so far.
Yeah, first pitch curveball right there. Drops it over with a good pitch.
That one misses outside, 1-1. Tigers leading 1-0 and batting in the top of the third. That one lined right up the middle, base hit.
That's chucking and ducking right there. Watkins with a comeback right over his hat.
That's the 4th hit for the Tigers so far. Ben Deitch now the batter for Marshfield.
And he singled his last time at bat, too.
And came around to score the lone run of the game. Huskies thought they were going to be out of the inning on a bouncing ball in the infield, but it took a bad hop, and Harris scored a run. Skied on the infield. Tomaniak, long run, makes the catch. Well, that ball was hit in a place where there was really only one guy who was going to be able to go get it, and that was the second baseman.
Oh, absolutely. That was his ball and did a good job. And again, wind blowing that away from him, so he had to just keep running and get to it.
Wyatt Post now the batter for the Tigers. He reached on a single in the first inning. Ooh, close play at first. Greisbach is running. Throw down, sails into center field. But Trenton Palmer doing a nice job backing that one up.
Yeah, Palmer, really good job there getting in line with that throw to prevent him from going to third as that throw got away.
Count is 0-1 on Wyatt Post. Yeah, I'm looking at the app here, Sparks, and it's saying scattered showers rolling in around 5 o'clock. So we'll see how that affects this planned doubleheader. Strike call, 0-2 now to Post.
Yeah, a little wrinkle right there from Watkins. That was more of a slow breaking pitch. I hadn't seen that one yet today. Did a little more off it thing. Get himself ahead 0-2 in the count.
Foul tip, and that one caught the catcher, Knox Weathers, and he's going to walk that one off. Eau Claire Ford Lincoln Quick Lane buys nice used vehicles every day of the week except Sundays. We'll give you a fair on-the-spot cash offer with no pressure. Eau Claire Ford Lincoln Quick Lane.
Looks like the Huskies have adjusted their outfield a little bit. Looks like they've brought them in a good 10 feet as the Tigers keep dropping those singles in front of them. So they're going to kind of challenge them to see if they can get it over their head.
The wind continues to blow, and it looks like it's coming out of the west and blowing left to right here on this diamond.
And it's picked up.
Yes, it has. Throw down, and Hesselman gets a glove on it. Once again, Palmer doing his job out there in center field as the backup. Yeah, you talk about the wind, Sparks, and we've got an open press box here at Carson Park, so we've got just about everything we can holding down our papers.
Yeah, we're going to tie things down, make sure they
I
don't
think
fly
we
out the
have,
window.
yeah. Batten down the hatches, whatever the heck that means. 1-2 the count, one down. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout recorded by Chase Watkins. Wyatt Post down on strikes for the second out. Now Adam Gilbertson steps in. It was Gilbertson that hit the bouncing ball right side that took a bad hop and skipped off of Nick Tumaniak out there at second. And that error scored the lone run of the game. Watkins delivers a strike. Well, again, I'm impressed by Watkins. It's just the way he's going after guys.
Yeah, absolutely. We saw him in his first outing of the season, and it was such a struggle to find a strike zone. So, again, he's obviously put the work in, worked hard in the bullpen, so he's showing so much better today.
Check swing, ruled a strike. 0-2 the count to Gilbertson. Soft liner right at Hesselman. He gloves it for the third out. Marshfield retired, top of 3. Huskies will be coming up bottom half of the sitting when we return on Zaleski Sports.
Be ready for your season with Play It Again Sports of Eau Claire. Play It Again Sports is just down the road, south of the 5393 intersection in Eau Claire. Just tell them you saw this commercial on Zaleski Sports and get $5 off any $50 order and $10 when you spend $100. Play It Again Sports, buy, sell, trade, and be ready for your season.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
The biggest party of the year is just around the corner, and nobody does Cinco de Mayo like Cancun Grill. Drink specials and great food at all 4 Eau Claire area Cancun Grill locations. Celebrate Cinco de Mayo at Cancun Grill. Security Health Plan helps individuals and businesses find the right health insurance program for kids, adults, and families. Self-employed, no problem. Security Health Plan. Promises kept. Plain and simple. And you can get Culligan water for just $9.95 per month For the first 3 months, visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. Huskies will send up 8, 9, and 1 in their order. Nick Tomaniak, Aiden Ecker, and back to the top of the order, and Jack Kane against the right-hander Chase Robinson, who has pitched well. He's just allowed the one base runner, that coming on a hit by pitch. That was the leadoff hitter for the Huskies, Jack Kane. That one misses in. It's 2-0.
Yeah, I think that's Robinson's first time he's been 2-0 on a hitter. He's been at least ahead, if not even. So, like you said, Brado, he's been pitching very well today.
Misses inside, and Tomaniak has worked the count to 3-0. Third baseman Braxton Kurth on the grass, and it's a 4-pitch walk to Nick Tomaniak. That'll bring up the number 9 hitter, the left fielder Aiden Ecker. We'll see what the Huskies have called here. Looking to get that runner down to scoring position. Again, the third baseman Kurth is in on the grass. Squares to bunt, pulls back, pitch gets away. And Tomaniak gets down to second.
Nice job by Aiden Ecker there. He'd squared early, showing that he was going to try to get it down, but could see that pitch was going out and wide. He pulled the bat back, and sure enough, that wild pitch is going to move that runner up for him. So now he can either hit behind him or put that bunt down the right side to get him to third, but I got a feeling Coach Fish will let him swing away now.
First baseman Cole Halverson, now the guy creeping in a little bit. Squares to bunt, drops it down, fielded by the first baseman. They throw to the second baseman covering. But Ecker does his job with the sacrifice bunt. One down, and top of the order, Jack Kane coming to bat. Kane was hit by a pitch, stole a base, advanced all the way to third, but was stranded there.
Great job by Ecker at that at bat. Got him all the way to third base when it was all said and done. And now you bring up your best hitter, Jack Kane, to try to drive him in with just one out.
Now with Kane coming to the plate, Madison center, Greisbach in right, moving a few steps back. Kane takes a strike. Check swing, count is 1-1.
Just a little high to Kane right there.
That one catches the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Tigers infield's about halfway, so really if anything's sharply hit at them, they might come home. But right now it looks like they're just going to give up that run for an out.
Line drive right at the first baseman, Halverson. Like Kane ripped that one, but wound up right in the glove of the first baseman, Cole Halverson. 2 down now in the Huskies' half of the third, and that brings up Maddox Gertz.
I'll tell you what, Cole Halverson, the first baseman for the Tigers, he's feeling that one. He took his glove off, started shaking his hand. He's trying to get the feeling back in his glove hand.
Yeah, that's all, you know, and you play ball, the goal is you're trying to catch it in the pocket, but sometimes it winds up right in the ball. Oh, a hard hit ball off the glove of Post. Gertz hustling. He's safe. Nick Tomaniak comes around to score, and the Huskies have tied the game. It's 1 apiece.
Hard hit ball by Gertz there. It snuck underneath the glove, and he was able to beat it out. Good.
So both runs, Sparks, have scored on errors by the second baseman, but it's really tough to fault the fielder in both of those cases. Here's Logan Hesselman at the plate. There's a grounder, and that one gets through. Gertz hustling around. He'll get all the way to third. The Huskies runners on the corners as Hesselman delivers the base hit. That's going to bring up Trenton Palmer.
First hit of the afternoon for the Huskies right there from Hesselman.
So second time through the order, Huskies are making a few things happen. Hesselman not running. There's a fly ball. Backing up as the shortstop, Lang makes the call and makes the catch. Huskies are retired here in the third, but they do pick up a run. We're all even after 3 complete at Carson Park. You're watching Zaleski Sports.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
All right.
6 o'clock is what it's saying. It's going to be raining.
Marshfield Tigers will send up Cole Halverson, Braxton Kurth, Carson Maddox here in the fourth inning against the right-hander Chase Watkins, who's been sharp on the mound. He has allowed the 4 hits, but he's kept the Tigers guessing at times, and he's pounded the strike zone. Marshfield scored in the top of the first on an error. The Huskies answered with the single run on an error, bottom 3.
You know, Brado, as a coach, you just love to see kids respond like this. Chase Watkins, we had a chance to watch him last time. His first start could not get out of the first inning. And here today, now he's already into the fourth and only allowed 1 unearned run. So it's just great to see that. You know, as a coach, you take such pride in your kids working so hard to get better.
Halverson takes ball 1. He was a strikeout victim looking back in the first. Halverson batting now with a 1-0 count. Make it 1-1. 4 strikeouts so far for Chase Watkins. And I'm right there with you, Sparks. I know he saw a little bit of time on the mound last year, and he's got a live arm, and he's got a nice motion, kind of free and easy, but just that game against Everest, he just didn't have it for whatever reason. And anybody who's taken the mound in the course of their lives knows what that's like.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what level you're talking about. You go up there and you watch anybody, even in the pros, go out there some night and just not have it. Well, today he's doing a much better job. It's just a good job to see Watkins bounce back.
Check swing. Didn't go around.
Yeah, good job there by Halverson holding up that swing. He doesn't get cheated when he takes his hacks.
First baseman for the Marshfield Tigers. Three-two pitch from Watkins. That one right off the facing of the press box here at Carson Park. But 1 box over from ours, so we were in no danger.
Safe, yeah. Halverson doing a good job of protecting anything close. He's getting it, fouling it off.
Lifted to left and deep. Becker going back, still going back. It's off his glove and to the wall. Halverson will roll into second base. I'm going to say that's a hit.
Yeah, I think you got to score that hit. It's a long run to get to that when he got to it, but again, had to reach out and go get it. I tell you what, if it's not blowing in right now about 15 miles an hour, that might have left.
He got all of that one, and Halverson, a big kid, and he certainly got some pop in the bat. Barrel up on that one. Now, Braxton Kurth steps in. Kurth had a single his first time up. That one drops in center. It's cut off by Palmer. Now the Tigers have something going here in their half of the fourth inning.
Yeah, Kurth now 2 for 2 on the day. That's the second time now he's flirting out that right center gap, just taking it the other way. And the Tigers have something brewing here in the top of the fourth.
Carson Maddox struck out swinging in the second inning. Lifted high in the air. Second baseman Tamaniak calls it and makes a nice catch.
Well, good job. Somebody just has to take charge right there. First baseman, pitcher kind of hesitant, is what they say is, and he just finally took charge. And Tamaniak, great job coming to get it.
Yeah, and he was the one coming in on the ball, and that's the easiest of the options there. For Watkins, you're backpedaling off the mound. That's not ideal. If you're Moss, the first baseman, you're coming in at an angle to try to cut that one off. Bennett Lang now steps in. He flew out to right. His first time up on a ball that was slicing, foul, and a really nice catch out there in foul ground by Maddox Gertz.
Now, if you're Bennett Lang, you're just trying to get this ball put into play, try to create something here.
Huskies, they're holding the runner at first, but the middle infielders are at double play depth. They're looking to turn one here. Count 1-1 to Lang. Runner goes, swing and a foul. So Kurth will have to head back to first base, and the count's 1-2 on Lang.
Probably more like a run and hit right there, where if he's got the steal, he just takes it, and if it's a strike, he's going to try to hammer it, but if it's a ball, he'll take. So kind of can create that hit and run, but he doesn't have to swing. So, again, an opportunity here with heading to count 1-2 now for the Huskies.
Quick throw, and Kurth dives back in. Runner goes. Strike three called.
There's that breaking ball again, that inside curve that Tigers kind of give up on, and it comes right back over the inside corner. So a good pitch right there to get the second out.
So back to the top of the order for the Tigers, and Chase Robinson, the pitcher, a chance to help his cause. He's struck out twice, looking in the first, swinging in the second. He's got a pair of RBI out there for him. And the pitch gets away. There will not be a play at the plate. Halverson scores in the wild pitch. Tigers regain the lead. It's now 2-1.
Yeah, Watkins does all that nice work of getting the first out and the second out, not allowing a run to score. And then the wild pitch gets away, and they get a free one. But Robinson's looking to tack on to help himself.
Lifted in the air to right. Maddox Gertz drifting back and makes the catch. Tigers are retired in the fourth, but they pick up a run, and they lead Eau Claire North 2-1 right here on Zaleski Sports.
Bauer & Fine has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
We are back at Carson Park, bottom of the fourth inning. Marshfield leading the North Huskies by a score of 2-1. North will send up Knox Weathers, Caleb Moss, and Elijah Rathke, 5, 6, 7 in their batting order, against the right-hander Chase Robinson, who's only allowed the 1 run on 1 hit.
Yeah, the 1 run is unearned, as there was an error by the second baseman with 2 outs to allow that run to score. So, yeah, Robinson's looked sharp today.
Again, we've got a UW Eau Claire spring football practice going on the football field beyond the left and center field fences. And I'll say one thing, Sparks, you can tell that UWEC has a new coaching staff, because everybody is really energetic over there.
Yeah, they sure are. It sounds like we got a great crowd here at the ball game, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, everybody wants to make a good impression on a new coach. Knox Weathers to lead it off. Robinson continues working out of the stretch. Catches that outside corner. Curveball misses inside. It's 1-1. Wind continues to blow, and it is picked up. The flag out there in center field is completely unfurled out there as wind blows left to right. 2-1 now, the count to Weathers. Line to right. But right at Owen Greisbach.
Well, that is the second one today. The Huskies have just hit right on the screws, and it just finds a fielder.
So that'll bring up Caleb Moss. Moss flew out to center back in the second inning.
We used to always call those the atom ball.
Mm-hmm.
You just hit them right at them.
Well, there's been
Good
that
swings.
one. There was the one that Jack Kane hit last
Kane,
inning.
yeah.
Just right off the barrel, but into the glove of the first baseman. That one misses low. The count is 1-1 to Caleb Moss.
But again, Robinson's done a nice job. He's only allowed 1 walk today from his pitching, so he's done a good job of making them swing the bat. It
Yeah,
just so
both
happens
both
they hit 'em.
pitchers have been around the plate today. And I think both coaches have to be happy with the efforts that they're getting out of their starters today.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. They're going into the 4th, probably the 5th inning. That's great for your starters.
Swing and a miss. Moss down on strikes.
Good off-speed pitch right there by Chase Robinson. Again, using them all. Nice job of mixing today. Has limited the Huskies to just 1 hit.
Elijah Rathke steps in now for the Huskies. Went down looking to end the second. Takes that one low and away, count 1-0. First of 2 games here at Carson Park. You probably should add weather permitting.
Very true.
There is a front rolling in from the west, and it's a front that contains a fair amount of rain. Rathke gets a piece but fouls it off. It's 2-1. Went with the curveball, but missed outside. 3-1 now to Rathke.
Kind of got that half strike from Blue behind the
Yeah,
dish there.
he
He
was-
flinched like that's no, that's just outside. So didn't quite get the call on that one.
That one misses upstairs. 2-out walk. Rathke reaches. Just the second walk of the game for pitcher Chase Robinson. Demoniak steps in now for the Huskies. He reached via the walk, came around to score in the third inning. That one gets away from the catcher Gilbertson. And Rathke moves down to second.
Huskies with a guy in scoring position now with 2 outs.
Got some activity out in the north bullpen.
Yeah, he's warming up pretty serious, so it looks like he'll come in the top of the fifth.
It's a left-hander.
It is.
Little pop-up on the infield and a running catch
Good
by
catch.
Braxton Kurth. Huskies are retired in their half of the fourth. We move to the fifth inning when we return on Zaleski Sports.
Heartland Custom Homes is your local custom home builder for over 50 years right here in Plover. We are committed to making the process of constructing your dream home as engaging, efficient, and stress-free as possible. Our panelized construction is ideal for our central Wisconsin climate, and our expertise and workmanship give you the confidence to know that your home is in good hands. Stop in or schedule a meeting to talk about your vision and watch as your design takes shape before your eyes. You deserve the home of your dreams. Let Heartland Custom Homes bring yours to life.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Fifth inning here at Carson Park. Marshfield coming to bat and leading the Eau Claire North Huskies by a score of 2-1. Tigers will send up 2, 3, 4 in their order. Owen Greisbach, Ben Deitch, and Wyatt Post against the right-hander Chase Watkins. We saw the Huskies with some bullpen activity when they were batting in the fourth, but at least of now, no move made. Greisbach flew out to center field in the first, singled and stole a base in the third. Follows that one back to the screen. My guess, Sparks, with Watkins, if he gets a quick 1-2-3 inning, maybe they'll send him out for another one, but
yeah, that's a tough situation here. You really kind of look at his pitch count, see where he's sitting. He shouldn't be real bad. You know, he's been able to throw a lot of strikes and work quickly today. So you're right, he might get into the sixth, but you know, with not a lot of innings under his belt, it might be a little stretch to go more than 5.
Exactly, and you're right. I think if the pitch count gets to a certain point, Jordan Fish may make the change, but he's been around the plate. He's only gone full to one hitter through 4 complete innings. One-two pitch, little roller, goes foul.
Well, Watkins is giving exactly what Coach Fish was looking for. You know, we talked about before the game how he just needed more pitching, he needed more depth and confidence on the mound, and you know what? Watkins came today and he showed him he's got it. He's got that stuff to do that. So you know, that'll look good for Coach Fish going forward to feel confident in putting him in situations.
Count remains 1-2. Greisbach will take time to get some of the dirt off his grip of his bat.
Important here for the Tigers to look to tack on a couple of runs here. Top of the fifth, you're up 2-1. They want to start adding on.
Greisbach batting with no batting gloves. Sparks, you don't see that very often at any level.
You really don't.
It's all about feel, though. Swing and a miss.
Good high fastball.
Foul tip. Weathers gloved it.
Pine tar.
Ground ball. Tamaniak gobbles that up. Over to Moss at first for the out. 2 down here, top of 5.
Tamaniak did a nice job of really squaring up to that ground ball that time. So even if it was that bad hop, he was just going to take it right in the chest. That one that got away from him earlier in the game, he kind of took off to the side, so that bad hop got by him. But real nice job that time, squaring it up, getting the easy out.
Wyatt Post, 1 for 2, single and a strikeout. Breaking ball misses just high. It's 1-0. That one upstairs, 2-0. Check swing, he went 2-1. Swing and a miss. Watkins coming back with the fastball. 2-2 now. Check swing. Count is full.
Yeah, good job at Post right there, holding up on that 2-2 pitch. Huskies tried to climb the ladder, get him to chase another high fastball, but he was able to hold off, run the count full.
Breaking ball, strike 3 called.
Well, there's your quick inning.
2 strikeouts in the inning for Watkins. Huskies will come to bat, bottom 5, trailing Marshfield 2-1 on Zaleski Sports.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
Snow piles up quickly. Remove it just as quickly with Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. Our #1 selling tractors are built to take on winter with front and rear mount snow blowers, blades, and rotary sweepers. Get select Kubota subcompact or compact tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months and save $1,000. See your local Kubota dealer today.
Your local Kubota dealer is Chili Implement, located 1 mile north of Highway 10 in Chili.
Back at Carson Park, bottom of the 5th inning of this non-conference matchup between the Marshfield Tigers and Eau Claire North Huskies. 2-1. Tigers leading. North will send up 9-1-2 here in the 5th. Aiden Ecker, Jack Kane, Maddox Gertz against the right-hander Chase Robinson, who has given the Tigers a quality start.
Yeah, 4 innings, only 1 run, and that was unearned. Only getting up to 1 hit. But this will be a good inning for him, a good challenge as he faces 9-1-2, as the top of the order is going to see him now for the 3rd time.
Just 1 run on 1 hit for the Huskies. And that 1 hit, that's not what you expect from the North Huskies, although granted they are starting a number of guys that haven't had many at-bats at all this season. We'll see what Acker can do and try to get on base and have that top of the order. Try to move him along. He's behind in the count, 0-1. Robinson trying that outside corner and just missed. sliced foul. We're going to reach the fan deck. But a month from now, Sparks, that fan deck will be full of
a lot busier
baseball
for that express
fans.
game.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Important here for Robinson now to get this lead off hitter. He got the 9-hole hitter up. He wants to make sure he keeps him off base as Kane comes up next.
That one low, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Ecker down on strikes.
Robinson, a little slider action right there. Nice pitch. Broke late off the outside. Actually, was a strike either way, so a good pitch out of him.
Top of the order for the Huskies. Jack Kane will step in. Hit by a pitch. Stole a base in the first. Hit an absolute bullet in the third. But lined out to first baseman Cole Halverson. Huskies looking to get something going here in their half of the fifth. This game has moved along at a brisk pace. The lights are on here at Garson Park. Kane goes the other way. Big hop for Kurth. Throw is low, but Halverson able to reel it in. 2 down now in the fifth inning.
Good pitch by Robinson there. Little fastball on the inside. Tied him up. Made Kane go the other way to third base.
Now Maddox Gertz will step in. 0 for 2 officially, reached on an error in the third inning. That was the error that brought home the lone run for the Huskies. Big bender there that catches the corner, 0-1. Lifted foul, that's going to get to the bleachers.
Tell you what, I'll give that home plate up some credit today. He's had a very, very consistent zone. It might be a little expanded, but he's been very consistent for both pitchers and both.
He's looked sharp. He does not look like a sophomore. He doesn't pitch like a sophomore. He's just kind of been in charge. He's done his thing. And
might show a little fatigue here, though. That's the first time he's gone a 4-pitch walk. And again, we're getting late innings, bottom of the 6th here against this lineup.
Palmer, a couple of fly ball outs to left field. Third baseman Kurth creeping in. Here's a strike delivered by Robinson. Quick throw by Robinson, and courtesy runner Gorman was leading a little bit towards second.
Yeah, he sure was. Got a little false step there. We'll see if Palmer's going to bunt or if they're going to let him go from out for the big inning.
Runner goes. Throw down.
Right on the money.
In time.
Wow, you couldn't put that in a better spot right there. Adam Gilbertson right on the bag.
Had a good pitch to throw. Pitch that was close to the zone, missed for a ball, but good snap throw down to second, and you're right, Sparks. It was right where it needed to be. The second baseman, Wyatt Post, really didn't have to move the glove much at all. And it was a decent jump by Gorman as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And, that's just one of those things like Adam Gilbertson gets to bail out that sophomore on the mound and just, say, hey, come right back here. I've got him. We nailed him on the steal, so let's go to work again.
Lifted foul. Count now 2-2 to Palmer. Lifted in the air. Deach, the left fielder, underneath it and makes the catch. 2 down now in the Huskies' half of the 6th. Knox Weathers coming to bat. 0 for 2, lined out to right. His last at bat. Weathers ahead in the count, 1-0.
Yeah, Weathers had a shot to right field last time up. He had one of those Adam balls where it's just a rope. Right field didn't have to move at all. Hit it right on the line right to him. But this is a big out right here with 2 outs here in the 6th.
Ball and a strike. Breaking ball, and once again, that outside corner.
Yeah, we mentioned it off the air a little bit about what the Huskies would do to get to the bottom of this order, and they've already got somebody that's going to be one of the regulars that are going to hit next. So important out here.
Bouncing ball. Kurth stabs it. The throw in the dirt. Gets away. Weathers on his way to second. He reaches via the error. And we'll get a pinch hitter, and it's going to be James Jarzynski, the normal third baseman for the Huskies. Will bat in the place of first baseman Caleb Moss.
And Tillman's going to run for Weathers out there.
James Jarzynski. Good contact hitter and a guy who's got a little pop in the bat. RBI situation coming in to bat with 2 down and a man on here in the 6th. He'll take a strike from Robinson.
Jarzynski's been one of the hottest hitters here for the Huskies this past couple of weeks. So here's a great opportunity for him to step in and try to drive in that tying run with 2 outs.
Jarzynski holds up. Count 1-1. Takes that one for a ball.
Yeah, last 2 have been just a little high in the zone. Jarzynski stayed off it. Tell you what, a base hit to center or right will score Tillman pretty easily. Probably the only one that would make a close play would be anything hit to left, as he's playing a lot more shallow.
That one called strike, 2-2. Yeah, the right fielder Greisbach is shaded well over toward the line, so it was a big gap in right center. Try to catch that outside corner. Did not. Count is full. Lifted in the air to right. Greisbach makes the catch.
Yeah,
Huskies
Robinson works out
threaten,
of it.
but
Nice job,
do
yeah.
not score in the 6th. 6 complete here at Carson Park. Marshfield coming to bat top of 7, leading Eau Claire North by a score of 2-1 on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. the only water that comes with a van.
We have reached the 7th inning. Here at Carson Park, Marshfield Tigers, 2 runs on 6 hits. They've committed 2 errors, leading the Eau Claire North Huskies, who have a run on 1 hit. North has committed 1 error. Marshfield will send up 8, 9, and 1 in the batting order. Carson Mattis, Bennett Lang, and Chase Robinson.
Going to have a pinch hitter here, Rattle, number 9, Mitch Shea. He's going to pinch hit here in the 8 hole.
Batting for Mattis, who is 0 for 2. Takes a strike from Chase Watkins.
Yeah, how about Watkins trying to go the distance today? All 7.
Swing and a miss. Yeah, it's a quality start and then some from Watkins. I mean, if you can get your starter in a non-conference game to work into the 7th inning, that's a huge plus. And I think it bodes well for the Huskies pitching staff going forward.
Yeah, them and the Tigers. You know, go non-conference, give some other guys a chance to pitch, and we end up with a pitcher's duel today.
Bennett Lang will step in. He's 0 for 2. Tigers shortstop. Curveball misses a bit upstairs. 1-0 the count to Lang. Wind continues to blow left to right. That one yanked foul. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of 7. This one's been close right from the start. Fouled back over us here in the press box at Carson Park. Yeah, Sparks with some rain forecasted. I wonder if they will look to get Game 2 started pretty quickly.
Yeah, I think if they're going to chance get some innings in, they're going to have to. As quick as you can, anyways.
Two and two now the count to Lang.
There's that big bender again.
2 strikeouts for Watkins here in the 7th.
Well, the Tigers has just not had an answer for that big breaking pitch, and when he throws it for strikes.
My math is correct, Sparks. That's 10 strikeouts for Watkins. Struck out 2 in the first, 2 more in the second, 1 in the third, 1 in the fourth, 2 in the fifth, and 1 in the sixth. Again, he's been around the plate, pounding the zone, and quickly ahead 0-2 here to his fellow pitcher, Chase Robinson. Sliced foul toward the fan deck. Line to left, but just foul.
Boy, between that one and Gilbertson's shot to the gap, those are the 2 hardest hit balls for the Tigers today.
Yeah, they've had a few little loopers that have dropped in, but yeah, that one was scorched. by Robinson, but he just pulled it foul. Count remains 0-2. Hard hit ball, and that's a base hit. Went back to the curveball, and it kind of hung out there a little bit, and Robinson stroked it into left field for his first hit of the game in 4 plate appearances against Chase Watkins. Now Owen Greisbach will step in. He is 1 for 3.
Yeah, real nice job by Robinson, staying back on that curveball and driving it through the hole. The best swing today on that curveball.
Tigers looking for some insurance here. Top of 7 as they hold on to a 2-1 lead.
I think you got to send Chase Robinson here. You got to get him in scoring position with 2 outs, and he's your leadoff guy, so he should have some good wheels.
Now Huskies thinking along with you, Sparks.
Sure.
As Watkins threw over, trying to keep that runner close. Not running. Watkins delivers strike 2.
Yeah, he's up 0-2 here now. And we've talked about that outside corner being generous. I think the Huskies have got to try to use that, especially if Robinson's going to run.
Not going there. That pitch low. It's in the dirt. Runner takes off and moves up to second base.
Yeah, hard to tell if that was like a delay steal or if Robinson just got a great read with that pitch being down in the dirt. But again, a chance to move up and get into scoring position. So great job by Chase Robinson getting himself into scoring position with 2 outs.
Yeah, it looked like he had a pretty good secondary lead, and as soon as he saw that one in the dirt, he was going. Ball and 2 strikes to Greisbach. Little chopper scooped to Moniak, and the throw in time. Good defensive play by the Huskies to retire the Tigers here in the 7th inning. It's a 2-1 game. Tigers leading the Huskies. North coming to bat. Bottom 7 when we return on Zaleski Sports.
Be ready for your season with Play It Again Sports of Eau Claire. Play It Again Sports is just down the road, south of the 5393 intersection in Eau Claire. Just tell them you saw this commercial on Zaleski Sports and get $5 off any $50 order and $10 when you spend $100. Play It Again Sports, buy, sell, trade, and be ready for your season.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
Eau Claire North Huskies coming to bat, bottom 7, trailing 2-1 in this non-conference baseball game to the Marshfield Tigers. The Huskies will send up 7, 8, 9 in their order. Elijah Rathke, the third baseman, will step in. 0 for 1 officially. He did reach via the walk in the 4th inning against the right-hander Chase Robinson. The sophomore has been impressive for the Tigers. Hard hit ball, Bennett Lang, the scoop, and the throw. And just getting Rathke by a step. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 7th.
You know, Chase Robinson, that's what he's done all game right there. You know, he's working ahead in the count. He's making the Huskies put the ball in play, and they're making plays behind him. He only has 3 strikeouts on the day. But, again, he just does a great job of getting ahead in the count, and the Huskies are just hitting the ground balls and fly balls right at Marshfield, and they're making the plays.
So Ryan Hall comes on as a pinch hitter. Ryan Hall usually the guy they have stationed out in right field. So one of the starters is going to get to swing the bat in game 1 of this scheduled doubleheader.
Boy, who would have thought we'd have a pitcher's duel in this non-conference game, huh?
Hard hit ball, and it gets through. Huskies get a pinch hit single from Ryan Hall.
A sinking liner right there. Just got underneath Kurt's glove.
Yeah, it gets when you're at third base. That right-handed hitters, the ball gets on you in a hurry, and Kurth tried to backhand it, but that thing just dipped on him too.
Another pinch hitter here for the Huskies. Brayton Tillman.
So Tillman normally plays left field for the Huskies. Pops it up. The catcher, Robinson, takes charge. Makes the catch.
Yeah, the pitcher calling off the catcher right there. Robinson wanted it all himself. He's going to take care of business.
So now the Tigers 1 out away, but they're going to have to deal with the top hitter in that Huskies lineup, Jack Kane, the lefty.
Yeah, Robinson's work is not done yet. There is 2 outs, but he's got top of the order to face now.
That one misses. Previous hitters this inning have been swinging early in the count. In fact, Rathke, Hull, Tillman all going after the first pitch. Runner goes, big jump.
Yeah, great jump right there. You called it. Hull just easily like a walking lead. And as soon as he started his motion home, he was already running.
So now you have a 2-0 count. Jack Kane, 2 down, bottom 7.
Tigers going to walk.
Yeah.
Yep. That's good coaching right there. You got an open base. I think you do that with 2 outs. You hate to put the winning run on base, but Kane's just too much of a prolific hitter. You want to face somebody else.
So now Maddox Gertz steps in. Gertz, he reached via the error in the 3rd inning, and that's when the Huskies scored their lone run. Now has a chance here to keep the line moving. Bouncing ball left side. Kurth has it. The throw. They got him. What a stretch over at first base.
That sure was.
By Cole Halverson.
Halverson using all of his length to reach that one.
So this one ends on an outstanding defensive play. Marshfield Tigers defeat the North Huskies in game 1 of this doubleheader. 2-1. Well-played game here at Carson Park. The final line in this one, Marshfield 2 runs on 7 hits. Tigers committed 2 errors. For the Huskies, 1 run on just 2 hits and 1 error. Well, Sparks, both of these teams got some great pitching. It was Chase Robinson for the Tigers, Chase Watkins for the Huskies. But this one goes to the Tigers, 2-1.
Yeah, when you go non-conference contests like this, you generally don't really see that. You don't get that pitcher's duel. You get kind of more of those guys that are hammering the ball off the number 4 or 5 pitchers for the other team. But boy, today Robinson and Watkins both sharp, and Chase Robinson just a sophomore. How do you hold the Huskies to just 2 hits? What a great job by the young man.
So this one is a final. After the break, we will have the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. That's coming up in just a bit on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually, that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
All right, welcome back to Carson Park. This is Nasonville Dairy postgame show, joined by our North head coach, Jordan Fish. And look at the scoreboard. Well played game by both teams. Only 2 hits. Granted, you had some guys in the batting order getting some looks. But in terms of your approach at the plate today, how do you guys feel about that?
Yeah, we hit some balls hard, guys. Hitting some bad luck there, but I think we got to be a little bit more patient and work some counts a little bit. I think we were a little too, too eager at the plate sometimes, and I don't doing it at that first pitch, but it's got to be something that we can hit hard, and I think we expanded the zone a little bit too early in counts.
You got happy with the start that Chase gave you. He was just his own. Well,
thrilled with that. Chase has had a couple of rough outings to start the year, and he comes back here and pitched with confidence and did what we expect him to be able to do. So very proud of Chase for what he did.
My guess is coming down, you get the second as many innings as possible.
Yeah, so hopefully we can get going here and the bats get going a little bit better.
All right. North Huskies, Marshfield Tigers, Game 2 coming up right after this on Zaleski Sports. Carson Park, game 2 of this doubleheader between Marshfield and Eau Claire North. Tigers took the opener by a score of 2-1. They will send up Chase Robinson, who pitched a complete game, game 1. Facing the right-hander, Aiden Ecker for the Huskies. Ground ball left side, Jack Kane is there. The scoop and the throw in time. Robinson is retired. Braxton Kurth now coming to bat. Got a light rain falling here at Carson Park. When this doubleheader began, it was 65 degrees and overcast and a light breeze, and it wasn't until the game just ended we got some raindrops falling here at Carson Park. So we'll see what the weather allows here in game 2. That one lined to center field. Long run. And Ryan Hall can't pull it in. Braxton Kurth now standing at second base. Hit it well, and it was a heck of an effort by Hall.
That sure was. He laid out there in the gap, thought he had it. It just tipped off his glove as that ball was roped by Braxton Kurth. So a double here in the first inning for the Tigers.
So Ben Deach will step in, playing left field. Pitch from Ecker missing outside. Skied in the air left side. Tillman coming on. Makes the catch. So 2 down here in the top of the first for the Tigers. And they will send up Owen Greisbach.
Tigers trying to push one across here now with 2 outs in the top of the first.
And
he'll
he
wear
gets
that
plucked. Adam Gilbertson will step in now. Catcher for the Tigers, batting with 2 out and 2 on. He skies one to left. Tillman drifting back, still going back, makes the catch. Just short of the warning track. Tigers are retired, top of 1. Huskies coming to bat. Bottom half of the inning when we return on Zaleski Sports.
Heartland Custom Homes is your local custom home builder for over 50 years right here in Plover. We are committed to making the process of constructing your dream home as engaging, efficient, and stress-free as possible. Our panelized construction is ideal for our central Wisconsin climate, and our expertise and workmanship give you the confidence to know that your home is in good hands. Stop in or schedule a meeting to talk about your vision and watch as your design takes shape before your eyes. You deserve the home of your dreams. Let Heartland Custom Homes bring yours to life.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
We are back at Carson Park, bottom of the first inning. Rain continues to fall here. Game 2 of this doubleheader. The opener went to the Marshfield Tigers, who edged the Eau Claire North Huskies by a score of 2-1. Glad you could be joining us today on Zaleski Sports. Bob Radovich, Dave Sparger with you from this venerable ballpark. We saw a really good game in Game 1, Sparks, and we'll see what we get in Game 2. Especially with with the rain coming down, but I tell you, it's a good game, some good defensive plays. Both pitchers,
pitchers duel
were outstanding.
Outstanding. Yep, 2-1 game. The Tigers pulled it out.
Jack Kane to lead it off for the Huskies. Xander Edmondson, the pitcher for the Tigers, and Kane to lead it off for the Huskies. Kane takes a strike from Edmondson. Takes that one low, 1-1.
Jack Kane does such a nice job at the leadoff spot, trying to see as many pitches as he can.
That one misses outside. Outfield, normal depth in center and left. The right fielder is fairly shallow. We know Kane's got some pop in his bat. Takes that one outside, 3-1 the count.
The Tigers pitcher is Xander Edmondson. He is a senior.
Good hitters count here for Kane. Catches the inside corner, 3-2. That one misses, and Kane aboard via the walk.
Didn't miss by much, but just a little upstairs there with that fastball.
Left fielder Brayton Tillman steps in now for the Huskies. Tillman puts down the bunt. Some hesitation there. The throw just in time. Nice play by the third baseman, Chase Robinson. He was the pitcher for the Tigers in Game 1. Complete Game 2 hitter. So now the shortstop, Logan Hesselman, will step in. Jack Kane is the runner at second with one out.
You know, as much as the small ball has kind of gone by the wayside in baseball, everybody likes to go at the big innings and stuff like that. The Huskies continue to put bunts down and try to force the defense to make plays. Here in the first inning, right away again, the leadoff man on. Huskies trying to put that bunt down. Tigers execute for the first out, but a runner in scoring position now for the Huskies.
Driven to right center. Couple guys drifting back, and the catch is made out there in right. And Kane
is going
to get the
second.
Green light. All the way, he scores! How about Jack Kane? Sacrifice fly for Hesselman. Scoring the runner all the way from second. And there was no hesitation. Head coach Jordan Fish over in the third base coach's box said, "You're going."
Oh, he was waving him home right after he left the base. He could see that the right fielder had a long way to go to get that, and his momentum was taking him towards the outfield fence, so he wasn't able to get behind it at all. So again, a very long throw into the infield. The infielder actually hit the cutoff guy, so again, another relay again slows it down, and by the time they hit the two relays and into home, Kane with his great speed beat it out.
James Jarzynski now the hitter with two outs. Fouls one off at the plate. Well, the Huskies able to get the lead, which is something they could not say in the first game. They fell behind 1-0. They did score to tie it, and then Marshfield took a 2-1 lead, which the Tigers held all the way through. Ripped down the line, fair ball. Jarzynski rounding first. He will cruise into second base with the double.
James Jarzynski staying hot at the plate.
Chase Watkins now stepping in for the Huskies. Batting from the left side. Watkins threw an absolute gem in game one for the Huskies. Allowed just the 2 runs and struck out 11. Oh, 1 pitch. Good backhand stab by catcher Braxton Kurth.
Jarzynski's speed at second. Any kind of single here should score him.
And that one hit him. So Watkins reaches via the hit by pitch. Ryan Hall coming to bat now for the Huskies. Jarzynski, the runner, at second. Watkins over at first. Huskies already a run in against pitcher Xander Edmondson. Looking for some more. Hall takes that one for a strike.
Yeah, Huskies have had more action on the bases here in the first than they did all last game.
Hall fouls that one off. Behind in the count, 0-2. Temperature continues to drop. We're down to...
Is Chili Implement, located 1 mile north of Highway 10 in Chile.
Spectrum Insurance is an independent insurance agency offering a full range of personal and business insurance services throughout 19 office locations in Wisconsin. We have a team of insurance agents with diverse areas of expertise ready to protect you from the unexpected. Visit SpectrumInsGroup.com. Cole Halverson stepping in to face the right-hander, Aiden Ecker. Halverson in game one hit a double to fairly deep left center, so he's definitely got some pop in the bat. A little late on that pitch, 1-1.
Well, it's going to get tougher and tougher here as we go into this game for the pitchers to maintain that good grip on the baseball as it's getting wet. The coaches are trying to dry it off, and the mound's going to get wet, so not real favorable conditions in game two here for the pitchers. Case in point with the wild pitch.
And my guess, Sparks, is that they'll try to get as many innings as possible in. But at some point, when the conditions get too difficult, I think they're going to have to.
Yeah, if it stays this steady a rain, it's not going to take long for it just to be unsafe to play. Because right now, Ecker keeps trying to clean out his spikes, trying to find some footing out there.
You might need some of the old Diamond Dry out there on the mound.
Diamond Dry, and need a spike cleaner, too, behind the mound.
Yep. 3-1 is the count to Braden Anderson. Check that, to Cole Halverson. Anderson waits on deck. Three balls, two strikes. Swing and a miss. First strikeout recorded by pitcher Aiden Ecker. Now Braden Anderson will step to the plate. Anderson, the DH in this game. One down here, top of one. Top of two, I should say. Anderson takes that one low from Ecker. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop for fishing season. Shop top brands and rods, reels, combos, and more. Plus, pick up live bait and your fishing license. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. Ball and a strike to Anderson.
Boy, it was days like this where I used to pitch and put a tongue suppressant in my back pocket, you know, one of those wooden sticks in order to clean out the old cleats.
Yeah, Ecker, the pitcher, is just, again, you can see him out there on the mound. He's just trying to work and
that footing,
get that off as best he can. Strike called there. A good pitch delivered by Ecker.
Good pop on his fastball today.
Three and two of the count to Braden Anderson. Swing and a miss. Pair of strikeouts here for Ecker. Top of two. Now Mitchell Shady will step in. Shady is the left fielder for the Tigers. Takes a strike.
Well, Ecker's getting enough footing to really throw some good pitches when he needs them, that's for sure.
1-1 now the count to Shady. Rain continues to fall here at Carson Park in Eau Claire. Temperature continues dropping. It's now 51. Driven deep to left. Tillman going back and makes the catch. Off the bat. I thought that one was going way back, but that one held up. Tigers go down 1-2-3. Huskies coming to bat bottom two when we return on Zaleski Sports.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Get high-quality printed marketing materials at Allegra Eau Claire. Locally owned and operated, ready to serve you on East Claremont Avenue, just a block east of Memorial High School. Allegra Eau Claire is your one-stop source for design, print, mail, and signs. Call 715-835-1959 for high-quality printed marketing materials at Allegra Eau Claire and AllegraEauClaire.com. Looking to sell your residential property in the Chippewa Valley? Choose Jack Wall and Assist to Sell and save an average of $5,000. Jack Wall and Assist to Sell have been helping area homeowners sell their house and save thousands. Call Jack with Assist to Sell, 731-831-6410 for a free consultation. Looking for a place to feed your family after the work, the game, or this weekend? Go to Pizza Del Rey for hot pizza, salad bar, and more. Pizza Del Rey has been feeding Eau Claire since 1976. Find Pizza Del Rey on North Hastings Way in Eau Claire or on Facebook today. Have all your landscape needs tailored to you with Grounds Pro Landscape Group. Grounds Pro Landscape Group provides full-service landscape management services to residents and businesses throughout the Chippewa Valley. Lawn care, irrigation, decks, patio, and more made easy for you by Grounds Pro Landscape Group. Find Grounds Pro Landscape Group on Truax Boulevard and Facebook today. Gio Basili will step in for the Huskies. He's the DH for North. First pitch swinging, sends it foul down the right field line.
Took a little extra time there between innings as the umpires and the coaches kind of looking at that mound. We talked about how it was starting to get a little slick, but obviously Xander Edmondson feels like he's okay up there. So,
yeah, it's the lead foot, the left foot if you're a right-hander, like the two pitchers are in this game. And coming down, and last thing you want to do is have that foot slide.
Yeah, that plant foot, no doubt.
Bouncing ball left side. Lang has it. Nice throw to retire Basile.
Real nice play there by Lang, and running right through that. Took it off to the side, kept his momentum right over to first base. Good look there. Good looking play.
Cole Rupert, the senior, now batting for the Huskies. And you see the pitcher, Edmondson, trying to keep the spikes clean. One down here, and the Huskies half of the seconds. North leading by a score of 1-0. Rupert takes that one outside. One now the count.
Huskies kind of gone with their more traditional lineup here for Game 2, trying to bounce back after that tough loss in Game 1.
Edmondson trying to reach back for a little more on that one, but misses low 2-1. That one misses outside, and count is 3-1 now to Rupert.
Well, Coach Fish talked about guys being a little more patient at the plate. Right here's a 3-1 count.
And that one in the dirt. Cole Rupert with a one-out walk. And Jack Gorman, the catcher, will step in.
Well, already you can see the dividends paid for the Huskies. There's a couple of base knocks there in the top of the first or the bottom of the first, and now here the walk in the second. So he was talking about a little more patience at the plate, and it's paid off for him here in Game 2.
Calling all number crunchers, math nerds, and abacus sliders, Eau Claire Truck and Trailer is looking for a full-time bookkeeper. This position allows you to be in a great work environment with awesome people and top pay. Accounting professionals and bookkeepers. Call Eau Claire Truck and Trailer, 715-874-6820, or stop in exit 59, just off of I-94, Eau Claire. Gorman watches that one go outside. Yeah, there's always that fine line, Sparks, about being aggressive at the plate, but making sure you're swinging at your pitches.
Yeah, especially when you're ahead in the count, those 2-0, 3-1 counts. You want to be super aggressive if it's in your spot. Otherwise, let it go. You're ahead in the count.
And Gorman gets hit by the pitch. And the Huskies have something going here with one out, bottom 2. We're going to get a courtesy runner, and that's number 24, Maddox Gertz.
Coach Southworth's going to come out and have a little chit-chat with Zach Edmondson there on the mound.
Eau Claire Ford Lincoln Quick Lane buys nice used vehicles every day of the week except Sundays. We'll give you a fair on-the-spot cash offer with no pressure. Eau Claire Ford Lincoln Quick Lane. The biggest party of the year is just around the corner, and nobody does Cinco de Mayo like Cancun Grill. Drink specials and great food at all 4 Eau Claire area Cancun Grill locations. Celebrate Cinco de Mayo at Cancun Grill.
That's going to be it, Bretto. That mound is just too slippery. You talked about trying to get some in, and they got an inning and a half, and that's it.
So that'll do it. Well, we wondered, Sparks, and we speculated as to how much we would be able to finish here in Game 2, and we have our answer. They got into the bottom of the second, and the rain continuing to fall, and with nothing but rain to our west, home plate umpire Ryan Byer says, we're done here.
Yeah, if you just took a look at the forecast right there, it's not like there's a spot where it's going to open up or you got time to get this in tonight. It is, like you said, right behind us. It just keeps coming. So it's going to be raining for a while. It's going to be steady. And, they just don't have the stuff here to take care of the field in between innings, diamond dry, all those things, because it's just too much of a challenge. So right decision made. If that mound's not safe to pitch off for these guys, then that's the key to end it right now and make sure everybody gets home safe. So that'll end with Game 2.
Security Health Plan helps individuals and businesses find the right health insurance program for kids, adults, and families. Self-employed, no problem. Security Health Plan promises kept, played it simple. Get Culligan Water for just $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. So, we were scheduled for a doubleheader. We got one game in, and Marshfield defeated the Huskies in a really well-played game, 2-1 in the opener. This one, the Huskies were batting with 2 on, 1 out, bottom 2, leading 1-0, and the umpires said, yeah, with the conditions being the way they are, they're gonna call it. So that'll do it for our second game here at Carson Park. So Sparks, we will be back here at Carson Park for a pair of 6 p.m. games next Tuesday and Thursday. Looking forward to the crosstown showdown between Eau Claire North and Eau Claire Memorial. And, it was years ago when the athletic directors and the coaches got together and said, hey, you know what, we can get a nice crowd if we play these games at 6 o'clock. Let all the parents come here after the workday. And, we expect a nice crowd, at least in terms of the long-range forecast. Tuesday looks good, so we're looking forward to always a fun time when North and Memorial get together.
Yeah, it sure is. Like you said, it's been quite a stretch now that they've made that change where the JV game gets to play here. That's the only game of the year. The JVs both get to play on Carson Park also. So the JV match the game will be about 4:30 for them, and right after it'll be the varsity contest. That usually starts between 6 and 6:30, depending how quick that JV game will roll through. But you're right. What a great way to hold that crosstown rival late at night and allow everybody to get a chance to get down here and watch it in person. And and this year, if you can't watch it in person, hey, turn on Zaleski Sports. We'll have it for you.
Yeah, and we're looking forward to that one. Always a good time. And we've seen both these teams, the Huskies and the Old Abes, this season, and I think they've each shown a lot. They're not quite where they want to be, I'm guessing, if you were to ask the coaches. Still some improvement to be made, but definitely some potential. And again, it doesn't matter, if one team is up and one team's down, or they're both ranked, or they're both having seasons like they are this year. It's always entertaining. These kids know each other. They've come through the ranks a lot of times, either playing with each other on some of those junior teams. So, yeah, always a fun time.
Oh, absolutely. They know each other so much that it's just, like I said, it's hard to compete against them and gain any kind of an edge because you know so much about them. Yeah, they'll play together all the way through Babe Ruth. They'll play Legion ball in the summers together. A lot of them play on travel teams together. So it's always the challenge when they face off against each other in that inter-city matchup. It's just a lot of fun. And, again, it should be. I mean, if you want to compare the two contrasts, you've got Memorial that I think might have the better arms. They might have the better number 1 and 2 throwers, but don't have the same offense that North does. North lives strictly with hammering the baseball and scoring a lot of runs. So it'll be one of those things where I think it comes down to Memorial's pitching and defense compared to the Huskies' offense.
Yeah, it'll be fun, and we'll have that for you on Zaleski Sports. Tuesday and Thursday are the scheduled games. Both will begin at 6 p.m. And before we go, Sparks, just a word about the Marshfield Tigers. Solid ball club. I was impressed with what they brought here to Carson Park. And, that's a team to keep an eye on, those Valley teams that are going to be part of the Division I sectional, grouped in with the larger schools out of the Big Rivers Conference.
Yeah, absolutely. He's turned that team around. They kind of had a struggling last year. They struggled a little bit, and all of a sudden this year now they're sitting at 3-1 in the conference, and they've gone out and played some good non-conference teams here today. They'll be able to knock off North at their home field. So you're right. As Marshfield progresses through the season, they're just gaining more and more confidence, and they're playing good baseball.
So that's going to do it from Carson Park. Final in Game 1 of this scheduled doubleheader, it was Marshfield 2, Eau Claire North 1. For my color commentator, Dave Sparger, and for Gabby Anderson, our producer, and everybody at Zaleski Sports, I'm Bob Bredovich, saying have a great rest of the night, everybody.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
It's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. The opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. Originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.